salute, Pat. You know, I can't imagine Miss Sally not leaving her keys at the front desk.
Miss Gleason? Yes, well, it's just that I didn't happen to recognize you. Hello, everybody.
I realize that. But you will be seeing a lot more of me. You see, I'm engaged to marry Miss Gleason's son.
Oh, really?
Well, I guess that makes her my future mother-in-law. Wish me luck.
Oh, yes. Well, are you sure that she was expecting you today?
Expecting me? Oh, honey, she knew. It twisted my arm to get me to come over here and address invitations for the reception. And I have to work on the seating plan for the wedding reception. You got to be so careful not to put anybody's nose out of joint.
Yes, you're so right. Well, perhaps I'd better keep you company until Mrs. Gleason arrives.
Wonderful. I could use you. You could lick stamps for me to put on the invitations. But you better go down and get yourself some mints because it kills the taste.
Yes. Well, of course, you see, on the other hand, I am still on duty.
Oh, darn it. Here, I thought I'd gotten myself a real pigeon there for a minute.
I think about pigeon. Oh, yes, pigeon. Very good. Jolly good, yes. Well, perhaps I'd best let you get on with your work. Yes. Oh, and by the way, please let me wish you all the happiness in the world.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yes.
I'll be happy, all right. As soon as I can find out where Miss Sally Gleason hides all her secrets. Oh, Jack. Every time I think about you being gone, it's like the breath is being knocked out of me. Why keep struggling? I know. You'd say, come on, babe. You don't give up. You never have. But I've never felt like this before. I'd try. I swear I would. If only you could show me the way. Just one more time. Jack! You're alive!
I've come for you, Beth.
Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Squeezably Soft Charmin Bathroom Tissue and by Butter Flavor Crisco. It gives baked and fried foods a rich butter flavor.
Would my Charmin user swap one pack of Charmin for two of something else? Watch my hidden camera.
What if I take away your pack of Charmin and I give you 2 packs of this major brand instead? What do you say?
No.
Why?
I have to go home with Charmin. They're used to it. We like it the best. When you squeeze it, it squeezes back. It bounces right back at you. And I like that.
What does it say right on the package?
Squeezably soft. Just like they say. Squeezably soft. It is. It has a good feel to it. I like the feel of it. It's like it has some substance to it.
My boss is never going to believe me.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I like the Charmin. I brought here. I won't squeeze. I'll just take it home.
Reasonably soft Charmin. Once it's got you, it's got you.
Mine.
Guess what new detergent whitens white clothes like this without fading the color like liquid chlorine bleach can? Your grandmother used it, and now it's got a new advanced whitening formula. Give up? It's new advanced Oxidol with, ta-da, green crystals with color-safe bleach. So, after soaking, can you guess the Oxidol white from the liquid bleach white? Now you can. Look at the faded color. So who whitens without the worry of liquid bleach? Guess.
I Hey, what's going on in here? Baking cookies for Daddy's birthday, Mama. Honey, you better get out the butter flavored Crisco. But this recipe says margarine, Mama. Butter flavored Crisco will make it better, more buttery tasting.
Golden rich butter flavored Crisco has no salt or cholesterol. Use it whenever your recipe calls for margarine. See, flavors can fade during baking, but butter flavored Crisco is made just for cooking. Margarine isn't. So butter flavored Crisco gives foods a rich buttery taste no margarine can match. More buttery taste in every bite.
These are delicious. I think I'll take another. Hey, girl, I thought them was for your daddy. Butter flavored Crisco for more buttery taste every time.
Will the Grinch reach Santa's biggest day? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And the Man of Ice Who Will Melt Your Heart. Frosty the Snowman. 2 Christmas classics Saturday. Sunday, over 30 of your favorite stars dare to become circus performers. Astonishing feats, magic, comedy, and special guest star Burt Lancaster. The all-new Circus of the Stars.
Jackson? Live and in person. I thought you were Blue Jack. You're reappearing. It's like I'm dreaming. I'm real, Beth. As real as I ever was. Everything that happened didn't really happen? I wish it hadn't, love. But you know as well as I do that Largo and Infinity and the explosion on the ship, they were all real too, love. The Blue Jack really is gone, huh? He's never coming back. He's part of you now. He's part of all of us. I'm sorry, I had no idea that by reappearing like this it would get your hopes up. I didn't mean to upset you, love. That's okay. I'm glad you're alive. I just knew that I had to find you as soon as I could. I thought you'd need me. You know, I prayed so hard for a miracle. And I asked for a sign. And it looks like my prayers were answered. How did you live?
It's certainly a peculiar time for a Spaulding board meeting.
Well, I must say, I'm astonished that Alexandra wants to talk business so soon after Blue Jack's death.
She holds the bulk of the stock. She can call us together whenever she wants.
Unless you want to talk her out of it, Henry.
What makes you think that I have any influence whatsoever over Alexandra Spaulding's decisions?
Well, you may have sold all your Spaulding shares, but you are still a director emeritus.
Whereas Chase and I were appointed by Alexandra herself. And you know what that means.
Blind loyalty. Odell here hasn't been able to sway Alexandra since they dated in high school.
Still carrying the torch, Odell.
Oh, I'm just playing a waiting game. Mark my words, one of these decades.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
India, what a pleasant surprise.
Well, thank you, Henry. You're looking very dapper this afternoon.
Why, thank you. May I return the compliment? You look smashing. Do you know Chase Smith? He's chairman of the Springfield National Bank.
Only by your name and our trust account statements. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. So you're the woman who tamed Phillips Fall there. Nice work. It is a pleasure to meet you.
And Odell Brooks, the director of the Springfield Museum of Art.
Yes, we met at the charity art auction. Nice to see you. Alexandra's not with us.
Not yet, I'm afraid.
Henry, could I speak to you for a moment?
Oh, certainly, dear. What's on your mind?
It's Alexandra. I'm worried about her.
Oh, poor dear, she must be devastated.
And it's not only that. She's acting quite irrationally, don't you think?
Well, it's curious. We were just talking about that.
She's had no time to deal with the death of her son, and already she's called a board meeting.
Yes, I know. It does seem rather soon.
I think that you and I should keep in mind that Alexandra's in a state of shock, whether or not she realizes it, so that if she suggests anything odd or makes outrageous demands...
Well, perhaps we should try to get her not to make any major decisions right now.
At least until you feel that her judgment is sound. Until then, I think it's our duty to keep her in check, both for the company's sake and her personal welfare as well.
Well, I think you may have a point.
I'm sorry I'm late. Hopefully I'm in time to nip any of India's little plots in the bud.
I was merely telling Henry, Alexandra, how badly I feel for you.
I'm sure I speak for all of us when I tell you how very sad we are. Now, if there's anything I or the bank can do, Alexandra...
Your only son.
This must be the worst
I
moment.
appreciate your concern. But that's a personal loss. It's not going to intrude on the growth and development of Spaulding Enterprises.
No, the business can wait.
On the contrary, I've kept you waiting long enough already. Let's get down to business.
Well, have a seat, Alexander. Right here next to me.
Oh, thank you, Odell. I'll be real comfortable here. The first question on today's agenda is, where is Philip?
There's got to be more to this woman's in with the Lewises than anyone's letting on. Lying against her own son on the witness stand. She practically has a heart attack when I see Kyle's baby picture. Why was HB taking Billy to Sally's place as a boy to get chocolate-covered cherries? Loved her son all right. Oh, God, you were the cutest little thing in the whole wide world. No wonder Miss Sally's girls loved you to death. Get a grip, girl. You don't have time for this foolishness. There's got to be a picture in here that looks like the one Sally carries around in her purse without any hair. Sure doesn't have very many baby pictures. And all these of Kyle have a ton of black hair, just like he said. That's it. None of these are the picture I saw. Well, she's got to have more around here someplace. I mean, I never knew a mother yet who didn't have a ton of baby pictures. Junk. Where she do her shopping. There's the little fella I'm talking about.
Looking for sweet, great-tasting, 100% pure orange juice? Here's something new to look for. Florida's seal of approval. You're guaranteed that no matter how or where it's packaged, it's juice that meets Florida's standards. Standards higher than those of the federal government. So to be sure the juice you pour has everything you're looking for, look for Florida's new seal of approval. Orange is what?
Now there's a dip that's so new and so good, it's worth going on if you wait for it. New Lipton Vegetable Soup Mix, especially for dips.
Excuse me, have you seen the dip? Yeah, he's playing the piano.
It's those tasty garden vegetables that make people go out of their way for it. Plus that special blend of Lipton seasonings. It's hard to resist this new dip. New Lipton Vegetable Soup Mix, for a dip too good to miss.
Feel that softness in your style. Alberto Mousse European Styling Foam.
Designed to hold your hair in any style with softness.
Feel that softness in your style.
Alberto.
Every day her body changes. But she's confident and fresh with FDS. FDS for safe feminine deodorant protection every day.
We're at the North Pole making all the gifts, but the one we love most is the Kodak disc. Everybody wants a Kodak disc to take great pictures just like this. No wonder ourselves, love it ourselves. Everybody wants a Kodak disc. Kodak disc cameras make great Christmas gifts because they're so easy to use. It's self-explanatory. Santa's on his way. He was married old sleigh, bringing just the movie.
Dr. Bauer, you know that I wouldn't do anything to injure Maeve's health.
Oh, good, then it's unanimous.
But I think it would do a world of good if I went in and visited with her for a few minutes.
Unfortunately, there's no way to predict how Maeve's going to react.
She's in there because she tried to save my life. I haven't even thanked her for that yet, Doctor.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Let me just pop in for a few minutes. I'm sure that I'll see if she needs anything.
All right. You just wait out here. Just sit down there and I'll notify her as soon as she wakes up.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, I'm under protective custody by the DA.
What does that mean?
It means that I have to be back in court when it reconvenes in about an hour.
Okay, now, I don't want you talking about anything serious. Do you understand? Just talk about the weather. That's all.
You got it.
Okay, wait. Miss Stoddard?
What?
Maeve, it's Dr. Bauer.
What's wrong?
No. There is nothing wrong. Nothing's wrong. There's somebody here who wants to see you. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Who is it?
He's right outside.
Maeve?
Kyle. One person I wanted to see.
How are you feeling?
Oh, Kyle, I've been so frightened. They told me that you were alive, but nobody knew where you were. And we didn't come.
It's all right, Maeve. I'm here now.
You're here.
So, even though I was in a state of shock and was losing a lot of blood, none of my vital organs were injured.
That's good. How did you keep from drowning?
There was debris floating in the ship's wake. I managed to cling onto a vegetable crate.
You still could have bled to death.
I'm told that the salt water took care of that. I was much more worried about going numb from the cold.
Well, how long were you in the water?
God knows. But when I came to, I was aboard a fishing boat that was barely more seaworthy than the crate.
Why did you call the Coast Guard? Let them know you were okay.
To do that, you need a radio. The people who rescued me couldn't afford one.
Well, you could have called from shore.
The village these islanders took me to was so primitive, they didn't even have electricity. Their only contact with the mainland was a supply boat once a week.
So you were totally cut off?
And too weak to be moved. The only thing to do was sit and wait. I let myself be nursed back to health by some rather rough but generous fishing folk.
Sounds dreadful.
Actually, it was very purifying. After all the hysteria of the past few weeks, it was very comforting to recover amongst people whose lives are a great deal simpler.
So you came back on the supply boat?
Yeah. I managed to convince the captain to set me ashore near Port Springfield. I called the Coast Guard as soon as I could. They told me I was too late.
They told you about the explosion?
As much as they knew. From then on, the most important thing was getting in touch with you.
I'm carrying Philip's proxy today, Alexandra.
I'm afraid that's not satisfactory.
Why not? I can represent the Foundation as well as Philip.
That's beside the point. I called a meeting of the Spaulding Board. You are not a member of the board. You're just an employee.
As Mrs. Philip Spaulding, I believe I'm empowered to speak in behalf of my husband.
You may speak all you like. I don't know who you expect to listen.
I'm sure these gentlemen respect my opinion.
No one on this board is interested in what an outsider has to say. Would you please call Philip and tell him the board is awaiting his arrival?
You'll have a long wait. Philip's on his way to Washington.
Now, what's he doing down there?
He's an appointment with the National Endowment of the Arts.
Alexandra, Philip not only owns shares in the parent company, he holds all of the stock in the foundation, so that has to be represented.
Very well. Represent the foundation, not yourself.
Thank you.
Let's proceed to the business at hand.
Well, don't you think we should wait for Ross? Ross?
No.
He's the president of the company.
But he won't be able to be here today. No, he's in court. He's representing my son-in-law, Billy Lewis.
Precisely. Mr. Marler's extracurricular activities are the principal reason I called this meeting.
You want to confer about Ross when he can't be here?
He and I disagreed quite openly about the nature of the corporate president's priorities. I've told him this moonlighting is totally unacceptable, and we've come to a parting of the ways.
Well, what sort of parting?
I've just accepted his resignation.
Alexandra, you can't allow Ross to resign.
I just did.
He's one of the best presidents Spaulding has ever had.
You're very right, Alexander. Even his enemies respect him.
There's no point in discussing the matter further. Our business today is electing a successor.
But I wish you wouldn't just sweep Ross aside so hastily. That sort of man is difficult to replace.
On the contrary, I've already selected the perfect candidate. It's simply up to you to confirm my choice.
Alexander, we all understand the pressure you're under, but a decision like this cannot be made in haste.
There's only one person to whom I can entrust the future of Spaulding Enterprises with absolute confidence.
Do you care to give us his name?
It should be obvious. I intend to assume the presidency myself.
Troubled by bad breath, hiding your face in shame because nothing seems to work, then naturally you need a Milk-Bone dog biscuit. Every delicious crunch of Milk-Bone helps scrape away plaque and food particles that can lead to bad breath. In fact, no other leading dog biscuit gets your teeth naturally cleaner and whiter or your breath fresher. Get Milk-Bone dog biscuits because naturally every dog wants fresher breath.
These mothers said they wouldn't switch diapers.
I'm happy with my bird. I will not switch.
Then they tried totally new super absorbency Pampers.
No, I'm going to switch over to Pampers.
They all did, because new Pampers keeps babies drier from top to bottom.
We should keep dry all night.
This new blue waist shield stops leaks up top like no regular waist diaper can.
This shield helps keep that mist from the baby. Yay for Pampers!
So switch to totally new Pampers. It keeps babies drier from top to bottom.
My friend Janet has the healthy look of a country girl, but she lives in the city. She's an Ivory girl, all right.
Healthy-looking skin doesn't come from where you live. Exercise, eating right, and washing with a soap like Ivory are what count. I don't like a soap with deodorant or heavy perfume. Ivory gives me a natural kind of cream. And I like that.
Healthy-looking skin. Ivory can help you have it, too.
To me, Ivory's like country air and sunshine.
If you know a healthy-looking Ivory girl, write us.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Tonight, a man seeks his present by a wondrous journey to his past in the Twilight Zone.
Then, on Dallas, JR's underhanded scheme to keep his son just might backfire.
Where's my boy?
And on Falcon Crest, forbidden passions are finally unleashed.
Listen, it's you I want to be with.
Tonight, this is CBS.
It's Mars Christmas Sale. Time to make those holiday wishes come true with these popular fragrances from Prince Machiavelli, Windsong, Cachet, or Aviance. Just $3.50 after rebate. For traditional holiday savings, remember...
Veterinarians know that puppies have special needs. So before Alpo made their puppy food, they consulted veterinarians nationwide, and the result is Alpo Puppy Food. With the formula preferred by responding vets 2-to-1 over the leading puppy food. Alpo is more digestible and has the high-quality protein a growing puppy needs. Alpo Puppy Food. It's the pick of veterinarians and the pick of the litter.
Look for this special Marcal display in your supermarket. Save up to $4 on groceries like orange juice, coffee, bread, and more. And save with Marcal coupons in Sunday's paper.
Local toy designers defend their product. The story at 5:30.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Mountain Grown Folgers. Folgers is the best part of waking up. And by Antiseptic Scope with T25. It leaves your breath minty, not medicine-y.
Darn it, Sally, why didn't you even label anything? none of these have any hair. Why would she have so many pictures that are so different? Unless she had another baby. She had another baby. This is HB's baby, all right. These two babies have the same eyes, same chin. It's gotta be the same baby. But why is it that the ones in the hat box don't have any hair and all of these of Kyle have a ton of black hair? There's gotta be a clue in here somewhere. Oh, aren't you handsome? Riding the range on the Lewis family rocking horse, you look just like your daddy's son. That's impossible. I could swear the Lewis rocking horse never left Miss Martha's nursery. This doesn't make any sense. There's no way Sally Gleason could have a picture of Kyle on that rocking horse.
Alexandra, do you think it's wise to assume the presidency?
Who do you propose take over, Henry?
Well, I don't propose that anyone take over, but there are other people that have to be considered. I mean, Alan Spaulding's son, little Alan Michael, he's just a child, but he has a custodian until his legal age.
I bought out his shares to keep him out, so that's final.
Alex, I should have thought you'd have other things on your mind right now.
Thank you, Henry. But I've always found hard work to be the best medicine for just about everything.
And that means you want taking over temporarily while we search for someone more permanent, right?
I'm the major stockholder of the entire corporation, Mr. Smith. Doesn't that sound permanent to you?
Alexander, we've been friends a long time.
And I've always been able to count on you.
Well, of course, but I wonder if you're in the best condition to take on so much responsibility.
I've never known you to question my capacities before, Odell.
I don't, normally. But if you're throwing yourself into Spaulding to avoid dealing with your son's death, sooner or later you're going to have trouble.
Suppose I be the judge of that.
Alexandra, the whole reason we're on this board is because you value our opinions.
And when I stop valuing them, I'll replace you instantly.
Alexandra, we're your friends. You don't have to browbeat us.
Interesting idea, Alexandra. I just think you caught us all a little by surprise.
Andrew, may I suggest that we think this over and meet again next week?
I've already made up my mind. May I have a show of hands confirming my election to the presidency? I'll expect the support of the entire board.
I think this is a vote that Philip should cast on his own.
I already have more than enough votes to ensure my election. I suggest you cast Philip's proxy or lose it.
Whatever you say.
Exactly.
Well, that concludes our business. I propose that we adjourn.
Not so fast. I want to be very clear about my plans for the near future.
Yes, I should be interested to hear them.
According to these figures, our profits for the last quarter have been steady, if unspectacular.
The company is in excellent financial condition.
In my opinion, however, excellence is not enough. We've grown safe, far too conservative.
But that's exactly what the company needed when Ross took over. He trimmed our losses and he consolidated our gains.
And lost us our competitive edge. I plan to turn our operating style around completely.
That's awfully risky, Alexandra.
My father did not build Spaulding any prizes on timidity. Brandon Spaulding was aggressive. He was a creative businessman with a killer instinct, and I plan to recast Spaulding in my father's mold.
Can you do this without getting arrested?
You never were his type, were you, Odell? From now on, Spaulding will refuse to take a back seat to anyone. We will compete with the enemy right across the board.
The enemy? It's Sounds like you're spoiling for a fight right down here.
Exactly. There's room for only one conglomerate in Springfield, and that conglomerate is going to be Spaulding.
Alexandra, are you saying what I think you're saying?
As of today, I'm declaring war on Sampson Industries.
Kyle, I was so frightened. I just kept seeing that gun pointed right at you. I think my heart must have stopped.
No, it didn't. You're too brave for your own good. What were you thinking of?
I didn't have time to think. All I could do was just throw myself.
That's the most magnificent thing anybody's ever done for me.
I've been so terrified ever since. I thought, what if I didn't save you? What if someone tried to kill you while I was hurt? And I kept seeing that gun, gun over and over.
Maeve, it's all right now. Everything is all right. Everything is taken care of.
Kyle, what do you mean everything? What's been happening?
A lot has been happening. We'll talk about it later.
No, Kyle, I need to know now.
It was David. David was behind everything. David was a member of the organization that came after us, that tried to take over my company.
David was your best friend.
He had been, yeah. Suzette killed him after he shot you, and then in Largo, who's the head of the Infinity organization, he's dead now, and Billy's on trial.
Billy, but he was just trying to stop David.
No, Billy's on trial for trying to murder me. He was one of them.
My God, your own brother?
Mindy might be involved too.
But you said Billy was one of them. Does that mean that there's more?
No. We don't have to worry about them. Whatever remained of the organization was on board the tanker when it exploded, so we don't have to worry.
Explosion? What explosion? What are you talking about?
Kurt and I and Lou Jack went after them. We traced them down to a tanker that was heading out to sea. We almost had them, too, but the ship blew up on us.
Oh, Kyle, I didn't save your life so you could go back out and risk it again.
Maybe I had to. That's all there is to it. I had to, but that's over now. We don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is get better. Just rest and get well. We got plenty of time to talk later.
All right. We do have a lot to talk about. A new life.
I know I've got a whole new future, and I owe it all to you.
A whole new future. It's going to be a perfect future.
It's a future I've always dreamed of.
Our future. The way it was always meant to be.
Maeve, no, that's not what I meant.
What did you mean? Please, Kyle, I have to know.
Lena's getting divorced from HP. It's final now.
I see.
We're going to be married as soon as the trial is over. Merry Christmas!
Please. I gotta wake him up. Come on. Does a mouthwash have to taste medicine-y to kill germs? We talked to a medicine-y mouthwash user.
It didn't taste so good, but it kills the germs.
What if I told you Scope with T25 kills as many germs as your mouthwash?
I don't think it'll kill germs.
Clinical tests prove it does. Will you try Scope for a week?
Okay, I'll test it for a week. Scope kills the germs and it'll give you a fresh breath. Clean, fresh. It's a good feeling. I'm going to switch to Scope.
Antiseptic Scope leaves your breath minty, not medicine-y.
Even if you've been brushing with your toothpaste for 20 years, what's in this silver box will give you a reason to change. It's not because it helps remove plaque. Proper brushing and flossing do that. It's not even because more dentist families have used its cavity-fighting formula than any other toothpaste. You'll change because what's in this silver box does something no toothpaste could ever do. Fight ugly tartar. Here's your new toothpaste, Tartar Control Crest. Look, tartar gets so hard it takes your dentist or hygienist on one of these to scrape it off. But you can help keep tartar from coming back between dental visits with Tartar Control Crest. When you think about it, it's really very simple. If you have tartar, this is your new toothpaste, Tartar Control Crest. You're getting married. Well, I think it's wonderful. I'm happy for you, Kyle.
I wish I could believe that more than anything else in the world.
Whatever makes you happy is a wonderful thing. I know you love Reva.
You're the most extraordinary woman. I hope that we can always remain the closest friends.
Of course.
Hey, I know this isn't what you wanted to hear.
Marry the woman you love, Kyle. You'd only resent anything else.
Hey, after the trial is over, when you're out of the hospital now, we can all go back to living our normal lives. Everything will be back to normal. Really, I mean that, Nate. You're buying the newspaper. That's the wisest thing that you could have done. No, it is. Having something that belongs to you, something that you can nourish, that you can watch grow, something that's a part of you.
How did you find me?
When I heard about the memorial service, I had a hunch that this is where you'd feel closest to Lou Jack.
You know me pretty well.
Did you know you'd been subpoenaed for Billy Lewis's trial?
No. Nobody told me anything about that.
Mindy's facing charges as well.
I guess I've been so wrapped up in what's going on, I just didn't pay any attention to it.
Wells Marlowe wants to use you as a witness for the defense.
That doesn't make sense. Why would he subpoena me?
I don't know, but he's got Saunders and the police beating the bushes for you.
Well, I didn't see the shootings. I wasn't even at Mindy's wedding reception.
Apparently they must think you know something.
Putting me on the witness stand is a waste of time. There's nothing to say.
Mrs. Lewis, did you come back for some of your belongings? No, why should I? I was so sorry to hear about the divorce. We all thought you and Mr. Lewis were such a happy couple.
Thank you, Connie. Listen, could you do a favor for me, please?
If I can.
Do you remember that old rocking horse that HB had put in the storage after I lost the baby? Would you go up to the attic and bring it down here for me, please?
Down here to the living room?
Yeah. Make it fast.
I'll just be a minute.
Thank you.
Let's see how the Lewis family photos stack up against Miss Sally's private collection. They all look like Lewis babies to me. It's the same photo. So this is a Lewis baby. Question is, which one? I know I should get more fiber. Can you recommend something? Let me tell you about something really new. Correctol Natural Grain Laxative. Only new Correctol contains fruit fiber, along with the natural grain fiber doctors recommend most, to help keep us regular day after day. No other fiber laxative has fruit fiber. Not Metamucil, not Fiberol. New Correctol natural grain with fruit fiber. That's for me. Correctol makes it for us.
Who says new Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid? You do. And in nationwide tests, hundreds of you proved it. So did Ann Clark of Banning, California.
Liquid Tide left no stain at all. I can definitely see the difference. I've used my liquid, and I've used Liquid Tide, and there is a huge difference. The cap is ingenious. They'll never be looking for a measuring cup. I'm really impressed with Liquid Tide.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself. Who says new Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid? You do. And in nationwide tests, hundreds of you proved it. So did Catherine Crawley of Bel Air, Maryland.
Was and is. This is grass stain. This was grass stain. Liquid Tide took the grass stain right out of this one. Liquid Tide is a better detergent than my liquid is. And it does a much better job. I have the proof in front of me.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Marlene Schneider. This is Newsbreak. The body of an elderly Essex man suffering from Alzheimer's disease was found today in Middletown. He had been missing since Tuesday. Plans for picketing at the Pratt & Whitney East Hartford plant still planned for Monday, and an indictment handed down today in connection with the fatal shooting of 2 Springfield police officers earlier this month. We'll have those stories plus sports and weather all coming up today on Channel 3's Eyewitness News.
Friday, a man seeks his present by a wondrous journey to his past, and a mysterious light shows a traveler the way to the Twilight Zone.
Then on Dallas, JR will stop at nothing to keep his son.
But the judge won't forget, right?
But his calculated scheme might backfire.
Where's my boy?
And on Falcon Crest,
I'm going to be at the altar.
while one romance is smothered, another's forbidden passions are unleashed.
It's you I want to be with.
Friday,
I can't believe this is Kyle. I mean, there's no way HP would have a picture of Kyle in the family album. There's got to be proof of who you are in here somewhere. Oh, here you are again, you little fella, you. What is your name? Well, at least this time there's a date. 1947. That means if you were a couple years old in 1947, you would be... I was right. This baby can't be Kyle. It was taken before he was even born. This is a picture of Billy. Then what is Sally Gleason doing with a whole hat box full of pictures of Billy?
It still sounds like a dangerous move to me.
Now, well, no one ever got rich by tangling with Kyle Sampson.
No one ever caught Kyle Sampson this vulnerable before. With David Preston gone and the Lewises on his back, our timing couldn't be better.
If you change your mind,
Not a chance.
or if you do need time off, for personal reasons, please let us know. We'll find someone else.
Thank you, Odell. I'm sure that won't be necessary.
Once more, we are sorry about your son, Alexandra.
Yes, we all are. Please call me if there's anything I can do to be of assistance.
Thank you, Henry.
I'll inform Philip as soon as he gets back. India, could I have a word with you?
I'd like to make a few things clear to you.
Haven't you been doing that all afternoon?
Spaulding Enterprises is a family company, and I expect the members of my family to participate in my plans wholeheartedly.
I'll do anything I can, Alexandra. Actually, I quite enjoy a challenge.
I was referring to Philip. You are not family, and I neither want nor need your help. Your loyal silence will suffice.
Is that all?
I'm sure it's occurred to you that with Brandon's death, Philip is the logical heir to Spaulding Enterprises. I will expect him to start working side by side with me, effective immediately.
Really?
If he plays his cards right, it won't be long before he assumes his rightful place in the Spaulding offices, here, behind his father's desk.
You're dreaming, Alexandra.
Am I?
Philip doesn't even care about the foundation. That's why he handed it to me.
You'll find the power of a major international corporation far more stimulating.
Perhaps I should make something clear to you. If you expect to groom Philip for the presidency of Spaulding Enterprises, you're going to have to work through me.
Out of the question. You will never get your greedy hands on any of the real Spaulding power.
I already have the foundation, and that's not too bad for starters.
I've tolerated you at the foundation because you can't do any harm there. But now that the stakes are higher, my patience is at an end.
Meaning what?
From now on, you will submit to Philip's and my authority. You may carry out instructions,
But your days of giving orders are over.
Your authority? No, let me tell you something. You don't have influence over Philip. I do.
If that's what you think, you're in for a rude awakening.
No matter how you threaten, you can't get Philip to do something he doesn't want to do.
You'd better pray one of us gets through to him. Otherwise, you'll have outsmarted yourself, India, right out of the biggest prize of all.
I don't follow.
I intend to put Spaulding Enterprises on top of the world. If it turns out that your husband isn't capable of taking us there, I'll keep searching until I find someone who can.
According to Saunders, it's not the shootings at the country club they want you to testify about.
Well, what then?
They want to hear about Largo and Infinity.
What good is that gonna do?
Well, I guess they hope that you'll be able to prove that Billy was just an innocent victim of David and Largo's machinations.
Jackson, I don't remember Billy or Minnie's name ever being mentioned by the two of them.
Of course you do. I was there.
Where?
Hiding with you in Largo's cabin closet. We overheard them talking to David on the ship-to-shore phone, remember?
Vaguely.
There was nothing vague about it, love.
Jackson...
They were talking about a plan to have Billy kill Kyle.
Jackson, I was too scared to remember many of the details.
You will if you concentrate.
Jackson, can I get out of this, please? I don't have the heart for it. I'm not in any shape.
If Billy Lewis is truly innocent, you can't allow him to be convicted of a crime that Largo committed.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been able to think rationally ever since Lou Jack died.
Then this is as good a time as any to start remembering. You owe it to Lou Jack, to all of Infinity's victims.
I'll try. I'm sorry, nothing's coming.
Try harder. Remember everything you can.
I can't help it, Jackson. My mind's a blank. I feel like I was hypnotized the whole time I was on that damn ship.
Wait a minute. Your mind's a blank. Saunders tells me that Billy has the same problem.
Jackson, I can see that you're honest on the line. Just not following, okay?
Everyone at the reception saw Billy aim a gun at Kyle. But Billy can't remember doing it.
Are you saying that Largo hypnotized Billy to shoot Kyle and then made him forget it?
Why not? He hypnotized you, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
He did, love. I was there.
I don't remember.
Exactly. You just proved my point.
But I've heard you can't hypnotize people to do things that are totally against their nature.
That's why Billy didn't carry out Largo's instructions.
But I thought
Billy didn't shoot Kyle. He shot David, the man who set him up.
Jackson, this is wild. If Billy Lewis could attempt something as violent as murder, he'd remember it.
You don't remember putting your hand in the flame, do you?
I never put my hand in any flame. You saw me do that?
Yes, as long as I could stand watching it. I'll swear to it. And if you can be programmed to play with fire, then Billy Lewis can be programmed for murder.
Please don't eat all the morsels, please don't eat them all, 'cause if you eat all the morsels, your cookies will be false. Nestle Toll House morsels, so chocolatey and rich, but save them for the cookie, or your cookie will look like this. Please don't eat all the morsels, you'll just have to wait, 'cause it's Nestle Toll House morsels, and make the cookies taste so great.
Put a little muscle into that train, Amy.
But this is Hanes' boys' underwear, Inspector 12. I thought I should be gentle.
Gentle? Did you ever see a boy wrestle? Did you ever see a boy slide into second base? Why, boys are worse than men when it comes to...
Every Hanes t-shirt and brief has to pass 11 quality tests and Inspector 12.
They don't say Hanes until I say they say Hanes.
Hanes men's and boys' underwear are now on sale at a store near you. If you created the perfect game for your family, what would you have when you finished?
Uno!
Well, what do you know? Uno, America's family get-together.
Uno!
No matter how long your shopping list, Timex is ready with over 200 fabulous styles, like our Marathon Runner's Quartz. Merry Christmas, one and all, from Timex.
You have to rise and shine each morning, spreading joy to the world. Gina Day, we flash you happy. Gina Day, we flash you happy, yeah.
Take a minute to indulge yourself every day with Gina Tay, because you can't be good to others unless you're good to yourself.
Everybody's gonna feel it. We're gonna have everybody feeling wonderful.
Give her a lift. Give her Gina Tay.
Feeling wonderful as you feel.
Okay, suppose Billy Lewis and I were hypnotized. There's still one big difference.
What's that?
When I obeyed Margot's instruction, he was in the room with me, right?
He was.
Well, when Billy drew his gun on Kyle, Margot was with us. David was with Billy.
Well, then he must have been triggered by some prearranged signal, something that he heard or saw.
Jackson, if that's true, then that symbol could send Billy Lewis into action at any moment.
Good God, I never thought of that.
He's a walking time bomb.
Well, look, then our first priority is to figure out how to deprogram Billy.
But we've got to find out what symbol they used to hypnotize him first, right?
Yeah, I suppose so, but the question is, what kind of a signal would Largo use?
Well, it couldn't be the same one he used on us because he wasn't there.
Yes, he could.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember what Grossman used to put you under?
No, sorry.
It was a charm. The double ring symbol of infinity.
Double rings? You mean like in a video?
That is why David bought the video with all of the symbols in it.
Infinity uses symbols to trigger Billy Lewis.
Of course. Billy fired that shot at the end of the video. When the double circles start spinning together, that was the trigger.
My God, Jackson, Billy Lewis is innocent.
Unless the jury decides otherwise.
We've got to get to Ross before it's too late.
Absolutely. Look, there's no time to waste. You have to testify.
Let's go, come on.
Maybe you're right. I'm going to call the doctor. I'll get the doctor. Dr. Bauer?
Kyle, no, please. I'm just feeling awfully tired.
Hey, what is the matter with me? They warned me. They told me that you weren't ready for visitors. Look.
Kyle, you're hardly just a visitor.
Yeah, look, I shouldn't have spent so much time here. I'm sorry. I'll leave now. And
No, I'm glad you did. I needed to see you.
All right, well, look, I should follow doctor's orders now.
Couldn't you stay a while longer?
Babe, look, I'll go away now, but I'll come back. And if there's anything at all that you need, just let me know.
Kyle? There's something I have to tell you.
I never pried into your personal papers, HB. But it's time someone stopped you from keeping secrets. Yes, Connie.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'll call if I need your help. Lewis birth certificate. Josh, Trish, and Billy. Billy was born to Martha. Makes some detective Rita Shane spending all afternoon finding out something that everybody already knows. What's this? And why would Billy have a duplicate birth certificate when none of the other... Oh my God. This certifies that Holland Billy Lewis Jr. was born to Sally Gleason.
Meet Ellen, a
our aspiring advertising executive. Helen's not feeling very creative today because she's wearing one of those diapers that leak. Well, Helen, here's a big idea. Kleenex Huggies diapers. Huggies are form-fitting, and they're thick and absorbent with gentle, extra-wide elastic at the leg. So Huggies hug to help stop leaking and help keep babies happy. Now Helen's wearing Huggies, and that's all the inspiration she needs. Right, Helen?
A remarkable drop, so sheer and light it begins to penetrate the moment it touches you. The drop of oil of Olay. Feel it replenish youthful fluids, giving your skin a delightful vibrance, keeping it soft, supple, and younger-looking. It is just a drop, but it is the one that 50 million women around the world believe in every day. Because it works. Oil of Olay. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
Monday, it's a magical musical wonderland with one of the greatest casts ever assembled. Sammy Davis Jr., Jack Wharton, Sally Struthers, Donna Mills, Ann Gillian, Steve Lawrence, Edie Gourmet, Jonathan Winters, Telly Savalas, and many more in Irwin Allen's all-new musical Alice in Wonderland, Monday. This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lilywood and Salon, South Southwest, and Barney. Be sure to be with us Monday for another full hour of Guiding Light.